What do you do when you're feeling stressed? When you ask these questions to friends, they will answer differently. Some may take a walk, lighting a cigarette, going for a run, gaming, alcohol, any other substances that they can rely on. Every person has preference and they will react differently. But for me, my personal favorite, the cheapest therapy, which is the book and a pen. I've been journaling for the past almost 2 years now. I wish I could have started journaling as sooner in my life. It would have helped a lot of my problems. So a few years ago, maybe 5 to 6 years ago, I would think journaling as something entirely different. Why would someone write their private thoughts in their books? What if someone find out? It would be very embarrassing if someone find out. But my perspective shifted entirely when I started journaling myself. It's completely different from what I have imagined. Nowadays we have phone, we have laptop, we have iPad or any electronic device which can only be accessible with our biological approval. So we don't have to worry about private things. So why is journaling so important and how will it help you? First of all, it's really helpful for your mental health. Think of your brain like a computer. They have so many processes going on, problem solving, memorizing, learning, creating. Sometimes these tasks can be running at the same time. Our brain can process 1 or 2 tasks efficiently at the same time, like cooking and listening to music. But when the problems overlap, for example, when you're trying to figure out why is my girlfriend mad at me, why is my boss not satisfied with this work, or why is my aircon not working? Sometimes we're trying to figure out those problems at the same time. What should we do? What can we do? How can we do it? So that's where the writing helps. When you write things down, you see clearly what is actually going on, in the list 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you can start seeing what can I do, the problems that I can solve, the problems that I cannot solve. For example, the weather. I have a plan for shooting with my clients today, but then the weather is not on our side. So, okay, this is the problems I cannot solve. So what I can do with this is that we can reschedule the shooting, or maybe we wait until the weather is fine. When you write things down, things become simpler. Take this way. If I ask you to do what is 2 plus 2, 4, we can just solve the problem right away. But it can be a little bit hard when numbers are more complicated. For example, 29 plus 36? It might take a while. You're trying to figure out what is 29 and 36. You write the same numbers on the paper, 29 plus 36. And you get the answer. It's so simple. When we don't write down the things, we also trying to memorize the problem also. So your brain is not just solving the problem, it's also holding the memories of the problem itself. So it's more tasks, even for simple mathematics. And another thing why you should write things down is it's the cheapest therapy and also your best friend. Why is it my best friend? Thing is, your girlfriend's not available all the time, your parents not available all the time, your best friend is not available all the time. So 24/7, they have work, I have work, we adult now. So what available to you 24/7 is journaling. It will not judge you a single thing. That's the best part of it. You can tell whatever you're feeling, your happiness, your sadness, your frustration, and it's like offloading your tasks. So you can see clearly about the solution. Actually, when I write things down, it's not that bad. Sometimes we just build up and then our brain start thinking, okay, this is beyond repair. When we write things down, mostly they are not that complicated to solve. Another thing you should bring the journaling with you is that the idea die pretty fast. For me, who works in the creative field, I am searching for ideas all the time, and they are very unpredictable. So the new ideas can be entering our brain at any time, at any places. It could be in the shower, it could be in the toilet, it could be while you're doing dishes, or it could be while you're waiting on a bus station or a train station or in your school, in your library. So you have to write it down or record it as soon as possible. We have so many things to do in a day, so it just lost like a smoke in the air. So where do we start journaling? It's not rocket science. As long as you have a pen and a book and you're good to go, all on your electronic devices. Okay, but what should I write? It's also pretty simple. For me, I always go with 2 questions. What's on your mind? How are you feeling today? It can expand to like multi-thousand questions from that. What is on your mind? Okay, maybe I'm angry. Why? Because of this and that. How can we do about it? And then the questions will branch off from that. How are you feeling? Oh, I'm feeling frustrated. Why? When I do journaling, I feel like I'm completely split into 2 different persons. I feel like I'm actually asking questions to myself. So this is why you should do journaling.